after applying 4 clock cycles. And listen one thing, what I told that this is clock only. Right? If you open up some textbook, तो वहाँ पे आपको ऐसा भी मिल सकता है, this kind of thing also. But I wrote it just for my convenience only. So you may find like this one also. Yep. And it might be positive edge trigger, negative edge trigger. It might be any clock, but somehow in every clock cycle, every flip-flop will active. And initially all 3 flip-flops are 0 only. And that doesn't matter at all on number of states. Okay, done. Let us see. Initially state क्या होगी? 000 only. जैसे ही फर्स्ट क्लॉक साइकिल अप्लाई करेंगे, देन व्हाट हैपेंस? पहले फ्लिप फ्लॉप को इनपुट में क्या मिल रहा है? लास्ट फ्लिप फ्लॉप का क्यू कॉम्प्लीमेंट. सो क्यू कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्यू क्या होगा? 0. तो क्यू कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या होगा? 1. सो इट विल बी 1 0 0. In second clock cycle it will be 1 1 0. In third clock cycle it will be 1 1 1. In fourth clock cycle it will be 0 1 1. Then in fifth clock cycle it will be 0 0 1. In sixth clock cycle it will be 0 0 0. Then in seventh clock cycle it will be 1 0 0. That's it. So what are the number of states? I think number of states are 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 states are there. अगर 3 फ्लिप फ्लॉप है तो 6 स्टेट्स बन रही हैं. अगर 4 फ्लिप फ्लॉप होंगे तो 8 स्टेट्स होंगी. और अगर 5 फ्लिप फ्लॉप्स होंगे तो 10 स्टेट्स होंगी. So it is just double. That's it. Right? So what are the number of states? 6 only. And second question क्या था? What is state of flip flop of counter after applying 4 clock cycles? So it is 0 1 1 only. Okay, Nina got wrong answer. Usha also got wrong answer. Number of states are 6 only. Just pay attention over this one. So for first flip flop, input is nothing but Q complement of last flip flop. That's it. If it is Q complement, then I hope whenever this flip flop gives 0, then I am going to take complement of it. That's it. Is it clear or still you have doubt over it? 0 0 1 after 4 clock cycle. No, after 4 clock cycle 0 1 1. This is after applying first clock cycle, after applying second, after third, after fourth. After fifth it is 0 0 1. But after fourth it is 0 1 1 only. Okay, so we have doubt. Okay. So what is doubt? Okay. So let us see. I hope this thing is clear. Whenever Q naught is 0, then Q naught complement is 1. If Q naught is 1, then Q naught complement is 0. Same story for Q1 and Q naught, Q1 complement, and same story for Q2 and Q2 complement. Now what happens? Initially Q naught, Q1, Q2 all three are 0 0 0. That means Q naught complement, Q1 complement and Q2 complement all are 1 1 1 only. Right? So let us see. In first clock cycle, इस flip flop को input में क्या मिल रहा है? Q2 complement, that is nothing but 1. इस flip flop को input में क्या मिल रहा है? Q naught, that is 0. इस flip flop को input में क्या मिल रहा है? Q1, that is 0. So I think state of this flip flop will be 1. This flip flop 0 and last flip flop 0. That's it. Right? So again what is happening? Q naught is 1, Q1 is 0 and Q2 is also 0. Q naught complement is 0. Sorry, yeah, that is 0 and Q1 complement is 1 and Q2 complement is 1. That means इस flip flop के input में क्या मिल रहा है? 1. इस input में क्या मिल रहा है? 1. इस input में क्या मिल रहा है? 1. Okay, so let me to explain it from first step only. So initially Q naught क्या है? 0. Q1 क्या है? 0 और Q2 भी क्या है? 0 and Q naught complement क्या? 1. Q1 complement 1 and Q2 complement क्या? 1. So इस flip flop के input में क्या मिला? Q2 complement, that is nothing but 1. So after first clock cycle ये क्या बन जाएगा? 1. इस input में क्या मिल रहा था? 0, so it remains 0. इस input में क्या मिला? 0, so it remains 0. Now let us see. After first clock cycle, state become 1 0 0 only. In second clock cycle what happens? इस flip flop को input में क्या मिल रहा है? 1. इसे input में क्या मिल रहा है? Q2 complement, that is also 1. So ये flip flop क्या हो जाएगा? 1 और ये भी क्या हो जाएगा? 1. So after second clock cycle state is 1 1 0. After third clock cycle what happens? इस flip flop के input में क्या मिल रहा है? Q2 complement जो कि 1 है. So it will be 1. इस input में क्या मिल रहा था? 1. So ये भी 1 हो जाएगा. इस input में क्या मिल रहा था? 1. So ये भी 1 हो जाएगा. That's it. That means Q naught complement is 0, Q1 complement is 0 and Q2 complement is also 0. Okay, then what happens? In fourth clock cycle, इस input में क्या मिल रहा है? 0, इसे क्या मिल रहा है? 1, इसे क्या मिल रहा है? 1. तो ये तो क्या हो जाएगा? 0, ये रहेगा 1 और ये रहेगा 1. I hope you know very well. In case of D flip flop, whenever input is 0, output is 0. If input is 1, output is 1. That's it. Okay, I think now everybody is comfortable with this counter and it is known as Johnson counter. Okay, so number of states कितनी होंगी? Now listen, इस flip flop में let us assume if I'm taking 4, इस counter में क्या होगा? If I'm taking 4 flip flops, तो initially क्या होंगे? All 4 are 0, then they will be 1 0 0, then 1 1 0 0, then 1 1 0, then 4 times 1, then 0 1 1, then 0 0 1 1, then 0 0 1, then 4 times 0, kind of story. ऐसे चलेंगे, right? So अगर हमारे पास 4 flip flop होंगे तो states कितनी बन रहे? Total 8 state. अगर 5 flip flops होंगे तो 10 states. And if there are n flip flop, the number of states are twice of n in Johnson counter. That's it. Okay, any doubt over it? Okay, anybody wants to copy it? Okay, great. So let us see, this is Johnson counter, and next one I would like to discuss, that is self-starting counter. I'm taking 3 flip flops, but number of flip flops कितने भी हो सकते हैं. So let us take it is Q naught, Q1 and Q2. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking one NOR gate. All are D flip flop. So it is input D, or I can say it is D note, input D1, input D2. All are D flip flops. So what happens? Initially all three flip flops are 0, 0, 0 only. And I hope you know very well, अगर NOR गेट की तीनों इनपुट 0 है तो आउटपुट 1 होगी. Why? क्योंकि OR गेट की तीनों इनपुट 0 है तो आउटपुट 0 होगी. NOR is nothing but OR के बाद नॉट ऑपरेशन, सो इट विल बी 1 ओनली. सो जैसे मैं पहला क्लॉक साइकिल अप्लाई करूंगा तो ये क्या होगा, इस नोर गेट को इनपुट में क्या मिल रहा है, आई थिंक इट गॉट 0 0 0, then output is 1, so it will be 1, rest of them are 0 only. In second clock cycle what happens, NOR gate को इनपुट में क्या मिल रहा है 1, so output will be 0, so it is 0, ये 1 अगले फ्लिप फ्लॉप के पास चला जाएगा and next flip flop remains as it is. Then what happens in next clock cycle, it will be okay, rest of thing खुद से करके देखना जरा, it is not complicated at all. It is really very simple. Try it yourself. Find out number of states and all these things. That's it. Okay. Is it clear to everyone? Yeah. सब में D flip flop है. सब में D flip flop है. Okay, I hope it is clear to everyone. It is really very simple, and still anybody have doubt, then please let me know. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, great. So let us see, write down next thing. Design a mode 8 synchronous counter. Design a mode 8 synchronous counter. So इस प्रॉब्लम को ट्राई करना जरा. You have to design a synchronous counter, but it should be mode 8. Mode 8 means it should count like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. So you have to design a mode 8 counter. So yeah, but it should be synchronous counter, not asynchronous counter. Asynchronous counter we done, और synchronous counter में हमने क्या क्या डिस्कस किया था. First one was ring counter, 1 bit was circulating. Second Johnson counter we just done with it, and third one is self starting counter. So self starting, it is also same as ring counter, but initially जब तीनों के तीनों flip flop 0 होंगे, then it will generate a 1. That one keeps circulating. That's it. Now design a mode 8 counter. I think you have sufficient knowledge to design it, right? Okay, I am giving you an idea how to design it. So further जो synchronous counter होता है उसमें दो possibility होती है. One is synchronous serial carry counter, and one is parallel carry counter. सो जो सीरियल कैरी काउंटर होता है उसमें जो कैरी है वो सीरियली ट्रैवल करती है, और जो पैरेलल काउंटर होता है उसमें कैरी पैरेलली काउंटर ट्रैवल करती है. एंड वन मोर स्टोरी, लेट अस सी इन केस ऑफ दैट जॉनसन और रिंग काउंटर. TPT, it is a propagation time of flip flop. It should lesser than or equal to cycle time. वहां पे क्या होता था, जितने फ्लिप फ्लॉप्स थे उतने से मल्टीप्लाई करते थे. But here propagation delay of one flip flop should lesser than or equal to cycle time. This condition must hold for synchronous counter. Sorry, not synchronous counter, for ring and Johnson counter. And further, yeah, that's it. Is it clear to everyone? And rather than writing this thing, sorry, I should write it T. Okay, propagation delay of D. I should write like this one. It is propagation delay of D flip flop. वहां पे मैं क्या लिख रहा था, PDT, that was propagation delay of T flip flop, but here it is D flip flop, then I am writing PDD, propagation delay of D flip flop. It should lesser than or equal to cycle time. Is it clear to everyone? Say yes or no. Just a minute. Okay, so fine. Let us see next thing. If you are designing a serial carry counter, serial or parallel, but it is synchronous counter, then let us take. I'm just going to take it as. I can do this thing with the help of D flip flop, but you can take T flip flop also. So सबसे पहली स्टेट क्या होगी, 000, then it will be 001, then it is 010, 011, 100, 101, 110 and 111. That's it. It will be the state. Okay, so this is the story, and what I'm going to do is, let us assume it is my Q3, sorry, Q2, Q1 and Q0. Q2, Q1 and Q0. I'm writing them in reverse order. First of all, let us take Q0, Q1, then Q2. So it is 000, 100, 010, 110, 001, 101, 011 and 111. That's it. So what is happening here? What is happening here? So Q0 की state कब change हो रही है? In every clock cycle. Q0 की state change हो रही है in every clock cycle. And Q1 की state कब change हो रही है? जब Q0 1 होगा तो उससे अगली state में Q1 की state change होगी. That's it. Let me to repeat this thing. Q0 की state कब change हो रही है? In every clock cycle. और Q1 की state कब change हो रही है? जब Q1 1 है तो अगले clock cycle में Q0 की state change हो रही है. Right? So initially it was 0, so Q0 1 हुआ तो अगले clock cycle में Q1 की state change हो गई. Here also Q0 is 1, then अगले clock cycle में Q1 की state change हो गई. So you can see this thing here. That's it. But अगर Q0 0 है तो state change नहीं हो रही. If it is 0 तो state change नहीं हो रही. If it is 0 then state change नहीं हो रही. और Q2 की state कब change हो रही है? Are you able to figure out? Should be saying that हम ring counter बनाएंगे या जॉनसन, मतलब how to identify wish to use, दोनों में difference, तो ठीक है दोनों का purpose क्या है. Okay, so व्हाट आई हैव टू डू, रिंग काउंटर उसमें सिर्फ एक बिट सर्कुलेट होती है, जॉनसन काउंटर उसका पैटर्न कुछ अलग होता है. वी डोंट वांट रिंग काउंटर, वी डोंट वांट जॉनसन काउंटर, वी हैव टू इंप्लीमेंट ए मोड 8 काउंटर. So mode 8 counter is completely different one. Fine. So mode 8 counter is completely different one. So what will happens in mode 8 counter? So this is the thing. We should get output something like this one. We don't want like Johnson or that ring counter. So I think ring counter is not going to help us, and Johnson counter is not going to help us. Fine. So this is the story. We should want output something like this one. Got it? Sir is asking दोनों का पर्पस क्या है. I don't know what is the purpose. जो इलेक्ट्रिकल होता है उसमें कुछ मोटर वोटर बनाने के काम आते हैं. Yeah, kind of thing. But I don't know what is the exact purpose of them. But in computer science we should only know what is working of Johnson and ring counter. Of course, ये सब हम asynchronous counter में कर रहे थे, but now we have to do this same thing in synchronous counter, right? So synchronous counter में हमें same thing करनी है, तो क्या कैसे करेंगे? This is the thing now. Got it? और synchronous counter में we are going to do exactly same thing. Then what will be the difference? We will see that thing also. And we will see which is more faster, means synchronous counter is faster, asynchronous counter is faster. We will see that thing shortly, don't worry about it. But first of all, our main focus is we have to design something. We have to design something. I cannot say to something different. Yeah, not different at all. So any idea कैसे implement करोगे? I think I gave you an idea. जब भी Q0 1 होगा तो Q1 की state change होगी अगले clock cycle में, और Q2 की स्टेट कब चेंज हो रही है? Q2 की स्टेट कब चेंज हो रही है? ओके, Q2 2 क्लॉक साइकिल बाद चेंज हो रहा है. नो, तो 2 क्लॉक साइकिल के बाद चेंज होगा, ये कैसे काउंट करेंगे? एनी आइडिया? Let us see. Okay, I'm writing a mode 16 counter and you have to identify same thing there. So let us take it as Q0, Q1, Q2 and Q3. It is something like 4 times 0, then 1 triple 0, then 0 1 0 0, then 1 1 0 0, then 0 0 1 0, then 1 0 1 0, then 1 1 0 1, then it is triple 1, then 0, then it is 0 0 0 1, then it will be 1 0 0 1, then it will be 0 1 0 1 and so on. So what do you think? Q0 की state every clock cycle में change हो रही है. So this situation can be handled with the help of negative edge trigger clock. use कर सकते हैं क्या? Of course we can use anything, but it should be synchronous counter. We can use anything. You can use negative or positive edge trigger. So what is happening here? But it should be synchronous counter. All flip-flops should work on same clock only. So let us see what is happening here. It is Q0, Q1, Q2 and Q3. So Q0 की state कब change हो रही है? In every clock cycle. Q1 की state कब change हो रही है? जब Q0 1 है तब Q1 की state change हो रही है. You can see this thing here. Let us see here. Q0 is 0. तो अगले ही clock cycle में Q1 की state change हो गई. Here also Q0 is 0. तो अगले ही clock cycle में Q1 की state change हो गई. I think I made a mistake here. It should not be 1. It should be 0 here. Now it should be triple 1. Now it should be this thing. Now it is 1 0 0 1. सो अगेन यहाँ पे अगर Q0 की वैल्यू 1 है तो अगले क्लॉक साइकिल में Q1 की स्टेट चेंज हो गई. So I can write a rule for by using that rule I can change state of Q1 easily. Means whenever Q0 is 0 तो अगले क्लॉक साइकिल में Q1 की स्टेट whenever Q0 is 1 तो अगले क्लॉक साइकिल में Q1 की स्टेट चेंज हो जाएगी. I can write a simple rule for it. Do you have any idea how to write any rule for changing state of Q2 and Q3? Any idea? Okay, forget about counters. It is not counter at all. Forget about counter. Right? So, you don't know counter, but you have to write counting something like this one. Initially, let us take Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, तीनों के तीनों क्या है? 0. तो सबसे पहले Q0 कब चेंज होगा? In every clock cycle. Q0 initially क्या होगा? 0, then 1, then 0, 1, 0, 1 and so on. Q1 कब चेंज होगा? अगर किसी पर्टिकुलर इटरेशन में Q0 1 है तो अगली इटरेशन में Q1 चेंज होगा. That's it. Let us see in this iteration Q0 is 1 ना, तो अगली इटरेशन में Q1 चेंज होगा. चेंज मीन्स अगर 0 है तो 1 हो जाएगा और अगर 1 है तो 0 हो जाएगा. That's it. राइट. सो Q0 को चेंज होने का मीन्स रूल क्या? इन एवरी इटरेशन Q0 विल चेंज. बट व्हाट अबाउट Q1? Q1 कब चेंज हो रहा है? किसी भी पर्टिकुलर इटरेशन, लेट अस से इट इज इटरेशन नंबर I. In any iteration number I, if Q0 is 1, then in next iteration Q1 will change. That's it. So how to change Q2? कि Q2 को चेंज करने के लिए क्या रूल हो सकता है? Any idea? It is not about implementing count, it is simply about counting only. How do you do counting? Let us see. It is really very simple thing only. जब Q0 और Q1 दोनों के दोनों 1 होंगे तब अगली इटरेशन में Q2 की स्टेट चेंज हो जाएगी. Got it? Here Q0 and Q1 both are 1 1 तो अगली ही इटरेशन में Q2 की स्टेट चेंज हो चुकी है. अगेन यहाँ पे Q0 और Q1 दोनों के दोनों 1 है तो अगली ही इटरेशन में Q2 की वैल्यू चेंज हो जाएगी. यहाँ पे 0 से 1 हुई, यहाँ पे 1 से 0 हो जाएगी. Right? If you proceed further, then in future also you will find whenever Q0 and Q1 both are 1 1, then in next iteration state of Q2 is going to be changed. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear or still some confusion is there? Rest of student, Hema, Kalyani, Keshan, Neena, Usha. Q3 भी 111 पे स्टेट चेंज हो रहा है. Yes, this is the thing you have to identify. Got it? So Q3 कब चेंज होगा? जब Q0, Q1 और Q2 तीनों के तीनों 1 हैं तब Q3 अपनी स्टेट चेंज करेगा. And in similar manner, if I have 5-bit counter like Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4, then also I think Kalyan is also saying that yes, or Q0, Q1, Q3 जब 1 होंगे तो Q3 की स्टेट भी स्टेट पे चेंज हो जाएगा. Kalyan, it is Q2, fine. In similar manner अगर हमारे पास Q4 भी है तो वो अपने स्टेट कब चेंज करेगा? Whenever Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3 all three are 1, then next is going to change its state. Right? So this is simply means idea behind how to implement that counter. So if you got that idea, then it is so simple to implement that synchronous counter. Let us see what happens. Let us take first flip flop and all are T flip flop. D भी हो सकते हैं, but we have to think about them. All are T flip flop and all are positive H trigger flip flops. All are positive trigger flip flops. It is 1 and this input is directly applied here and I have to take AND of these two outputs. It will be input for next flip flop. So it is T flip flop, all are T flip flop. It is T flip flop and last one is also T flip flop. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so initially all three are, let us see, it is 0, 0 and 0 only. So you can say it is Q0, Q1 and Q2. So जैसे पहली क्लॉक साइकिल अप्लाई करेंगे, इस फ्लिप फ्लॉप को इनपुट में क्या मिला 1, अगर 1 मिला तो अपने स्टेट चेंज करेगा. इस इनपुट में क्या मिला 0, सो ये अपने स्टेट चेंज नहीं करेगा. लास्ट को इनपुट में क्या मिला एंड ऑफ दिस वन एंड दिस वन, सो एंड ऑफ 0 एंड 0 दैट इज अगेन 0, सो लास्ट फ्लिप फ्लॉप भी अपने स्टेट चेंज नहीं करेगा. ओके, सो नीने सेइंग दैट मींस Q1 Q0 पे डिपेंड करेगा एंड Q2 Q0 Q1. यस, ओके, सो व्हाट हैपेंस, पहले क्लॉक साइकिल के बाद Q0 की वैल्यू क्या होगी 1, Q1 की वैल्यू क्या होगी 0 और Q2 की वैल्यू क्या होगी, इट रिमेन्स 0. It is after first clock cycle and after second clock cycle what happens, so all are T flip flop and I think you know very well this flip flop will change state in every clock cycle. तो ये क्या बन जाएगा, it will be 0, but what happens before that thing, इस flip flop के input में क्या मिल रहा है 1, तो ये flip flop अपने state change करेगा, it will become 1 और ये क्या बन जाएगा 0 and last को input में क्या मिल रहा है and of 1 0, and of 1 0 is nothing but 0, so that remains 0. Then what happens in third clock cycle? Third clock cycle में let us see, इस flip flop को इनपुट में क्या मिल रहा है 0, तो अपनी स्टेट चेंज नहीं करेगा, इट रिमेन्स 1. इस इनपुट में क्या मिल रहा है एंड ऑफ 1 0, 0 और 1 का एंड क्या होता है 0, so ये अपनी स्टेट चेंज नहीं करेगा, इट रिमेन्स 0, इट रिमेन्स 1, इट विल बिकम 1. अगले क्लॉक साइकिल में क्या होगा, लास्ट फ्लिप फ्लॉप को इनपुट में क्या मिल रहा है 1 एंड 1, 1 और 1 का एंड कितना होता है 1, so that means इस फ्लिप फ्लॉप को इनपुट में क्या मिला 1. टी फ्लिप फ्लॉप को जब भी इनपुट में 1 मिलता है तो अपनी स्टेट चेंज करता है, ये 1 हो जाएगा, राइट. इस फ्लिप फ्लॉप को इनपुट में क्या मिला 1, जब भी फ्लिप फ्लॉप को टी फ्लिप फ्लॉप को इनपुट में 1 मिलता है तो अपनी स्टेट चेंज करेगा, इट विल बिकम 0 और ये तो अपनी स्टेट चेंज करे ही करेगा, सो इट विल बी 0, सो स्टेट बिकम 0 0 1. इन नेक्स्ट क्लॉक साइकिल इट विल बी 1 0 1, then it will be 0 1 1, then it will be 1 and yep 1 and 1, then it will be 0 0 and 0. That's it. So it is simple octal counter and it is synchronous. Now listen, what is advantage of this synchronous counter over asynchronous counter? वहां पे क्या होता था, जो क्लॉक होती थी वो प्रोपेगेट होती थी, आई मीन ये फ्लिप फ्लॉप अपनी चेंज स्टेट चेंज करेगा, अकॉर्डिंगली ये चेंज करेगा, देन अकॉर्डिंगली ये चेंज करेगा. दैट वाज द प्रॉब्लम विद asynchronous counter, but they don't depends on that thing, so simply they can change their state independently, that's it. Got it? So this is synchronous counter and further synchronous counter में दो variants आते हैं, that is known as serial carry counter and parallel carry counter. So what happens in serial and parallel, we will see that thing also. Copied? Okay, great. Now let us see what happens in parallel and serial carry counter. I'm going to attach one more counter. Let us see. Last one. Okay, so अगर एक काउंटर और अटैच कर दिया तो उसकी आउटपुट क्या होगी? Let us take Q3. Now what do you think? What should be the input for Q3? Sorry, what should be the input for third counter? I think clock can be attached directly, something like this one. So last flip flop के लिए input क्या होगी? Input is nothing but T input ना? So T input पे क्या provide करोगे? Any idea? Q2. Are you sure? अब मैंने टोटल 4 काउंटर्स लगा दिए हैं. That means now it became mode 16 counter, or I can say total number of states are 16. Total number of states are 16. 16 states हैं. So what happens now? Okay, and of previous 3 state, and of Q2 and previous and. Now listen one thing, हमारे पास दो choices बनती हैं. I will pick this Q2, I will pick this Q2 and I will take and with previous and. Got it? This is one possibility. Second possibility क्या बनेगी? I will take and of, let us take Q0, Q1 and Q2. तीनों का and एक साथ लूंगा. राइट अगर तीनों का एंड एक साथ लिया देन इट इज नोन एज पैरेलल कैरी काउंटर, और अगर मैंने सीरियली एंड लिया देन इट इज नोन एज सीरियल कैरी काउंटर. गॉट इट? तो दो पॉसिबिलिटी बनती है. आई कैन टेक एंड ऑफ आउटपुट ऑफ दिस एंड गेट एंड Q2 and that become T input for last flip flop. And what is second possibility? I'm just taking AND of Q0, Q1, Q2. It is a 3 input AND gate. Right? So it is second possibility. So it is known as a parallel carry counter. It is known as serial carry counter because here I'm just going to compute this T input serially. So both versions are clear to everyone. Right? So इसे हम क्या बोलेंगे? Parallel carry counter, और इसे क्या बोलेंगे? सीरियल कैरी काउंटर. Okay, so now I will talk about what should be the cycle time, and there is some propagation delay of flip flop. There will be some relationship. I will talk about that thing. Okay, but before that, everybody is comfortable till this point. Okay, Kalyani wants to copy. Okay, you can copy it. Copied? Okay. Now what should be the cycle time? So first I will discuss about that parallel then serial. Oh, okay. First serial then parallel. Serial carry counter. So I'm just going to make a rough picture. Okay, all are positive edge trigger flip-flops. There are total 6 flip-flops. So what I will do, it is applied directly, it is with 1, and I will take AND. I think you understand this one. Again I will take AND. That is the story. So what do you think? What should be the cycle time, or I can say clock period? कितना होना चाहिए? What should be the cycle time? All are T flip-flops only. What should be the cycle time? Let us assume all are T flip-flop, then propagation delay of T flip-flop is equal to 1 nanosecond, और जो AND gate है उसका propagation delay of AND, that is also 1 nanosecond. So in this counter it is a 6-bit counter. What do you think? What should be the cycle time? Cycle time कितना होना चाहिए? All are positive edge trigger flip-flops. What should be the cycle time? It should be 6 nanosecond. Okay, you don't know. So cycle time should be 5 nanosecond only. Why should be 5 nanosecond? कि एक clock cycle में what happens? एक clock का cycle time कितना? 5 nanosecond. So what happens? Output of this flip flop will be available after 1 nanosecond. That's it. After 1 nanosecond, output of this flip flop will be available, and after 1 nanosecond, output of this flip flop will be available, and these two flip flop will work in parallel. ये दोनों फ्लिप फ्लॉप पैरेलल में काम करेंगे. इनफैक्ट सारे के सारे फ्लिप फ्लॉप पैरेलल में काम करेंगे. इट शुड बी 5 माइनस, या इट शुड बी 5 नैनोसेकंड ओनली. ये दोनों फ्लिप फ्लॉप पैरेलल में काम करेंगे. व्हाई? क्योंकि इस फ्लिप फ्लॉप को जो इनपुट मिलेगी ना वो तो पिछली आउटपुट होगी. लेट अस सी सम रैंडम इनपुट इज लाइक 1 0 1 1 0 1. दिस इज द थिंग. सो ये फ्लिप फ्लॉप अपनी स्टेट चेंज करेगा. सो चेंज करने के बाद क्या हो जाएगा? 0 हो जाएगा. बट ये फ्लिप फ्लॉप किसे उठाएगा? बिफोर चेंजिंग, दैट इज नथिंग बट 1 उठाएगा. सो दिस फ्लिप फ्लॉप डोंट डिपेंड्स ऑन दिस फ्लिप फ्लॉप, right? Because it is using previous output of this flip flop. It is not using new input of that flip flop. Got my point? Yes or no? Okay, yes, great. So it is not interested in after updation. After updation तो 0 हो जाएगा. But this flip flop will pick previous output, that is nothing but 1 all. ये 1 को उठाएगा. So 1 के अकॉर्डिंग ये अपनी स्टेट चेंज कर देगा. तो ये 0 से क्या हो जाएगा? 1 हो जाएगा. That's it. And same story for this flip flop, right? ये flip flop अपनी state कब change करेगा? It will take and of output of first flip flop and second flip flop. Again, it is not interested in new output. It is interested in old output only. Old output क्या था? 1 0. So अगर 1 0 का and करने के बाद अगर 0 आया तो ये flip flop अपनी state change नहीं करेगा, और 1 आया तो ये flip flop अपनी state change करेगा. That's it. Fine. So ये flip flop कितनी देर तक वेट करेगा? Just for 1 nanosecond. Why 1 nanosecond? That is propagation delay of AND gate. That's it. So this flip flop has to wait for 1 nanosecond, and this flip flop has to wait for 2 nanosecond. This flip flop has to wait for 3 nanosecond, and last flip flop has to wait for 4 nanosecond. Why? Because there are 4 AND gates in between. and after 4 nanosecond this flip-flop will take 1 nanosecond of time to produce output. So that's why it is going to take total 5 nanosecond of time. That's it. And listen this thing carefully. If we are talking about this serial counter, I think if I'm talking about synchronous and asynchronous, so जो asynchronous counter थे उनके केस में तो input always 1 ही provide किया था for every flip flop, और clock जो थी that was different, that was coming from previous flip flop. But यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, clock is same for every flip flop. What is difference here? Input of a particular flip flop, it is coming from previous flip flop. Our previous flip flop may be, we are not interested in updated value in any particular clock cycle. We are interested in previous value. That's it. Like if initial state of my counter is 101101, then this flip flop change state according to output of this flip flop. So इसके आउटपुट क्या 1, अकॉर्डिंग टू 1 ही अपनी स्टेट चेंज करेगा. आफ्टर अपडेशन इट विल बी 0. सो इट इज नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन अपडेटेड वैल्यू, इट इज इंटरेस्टेड इन ओल्ड वैल्यू, राइट. सो दिस फ्लिप फ्लॉप डोंट डिपेंड्स ऑन दिस वन. तो ये दोनों फ्लिप फ्लॉप पैरेलली चल सकते हैं, नो इश्यू एट ऑल. इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस फ्लिप फ्लॉप, इट आल्सो डोंट डिपेंड्स ऑन दिस टू फ्लिप फ्लॉप. डिपेंड का मतलब क्या होगा कि स्टेट चेंज होने तक वेट करता रहेगा. इट विल नॉट चेंज until these two flip flops are changing their state. It will not wait at all. It will just pick previous inputs, that's it, and just do its AND. AND is going to take 1 nanosecond of time, so this flip flop has to wait for 1 nanosecond. This flip flop again, it will pick all the value from this gate only, so that is nothing but 1, right. So it is going to wait for something 2 nanosecond, because there are 2 NAND gates. And if I'm talking about this one, then I hope you got what is happening here. Okay, so finally last flip flop is waiting for how many nanosecond? 1 2 3 4 nanosecond, because there are 4 AND gates in cascading manner, and 1 nanosecond time taken by this flip flop to produce output. So cycle time should be at least 5 nanosecond. So I can say cycle time should be greater than or equal to 5 nanoseconds. That's it. Okay, so is it clear to everyone? Yes or no? Okay, great. Now let us see what happens here. अगर हमारे पास 6 फ्लिप फ्लॉप है तो कितने एंड गेट का डिले लगाओ? 4 का. अगर 7 होते तो 5, 8 होते तो 6 and so on. In similar manner, if we have n flip flops, then n minus 2 AND gates will be there. Then it is going to take n minus 2 into propagation delay of AND plus it is going to take how much amount of time? That is nothing but propagation delay of T flip flop, right? So whatever you got here, this value should lesser than or equal to cycle time. That's it. Cycle time should be greater than that thing, right? So it is PD AND, means propagation delay of AND gate, plus PDT, means propagation delay of T flip flop. So there will be n minus 2 flip flops, and obviously जो AND gate का propagation delay होता है बहुत कम होता है, flip flop का propagation delay ज़्यादा होता है. Why? Because flip flop have 2 NAND gates in between. NAND is nothing but AND then NOT. So obviously propagation delay of AND gate is smaller than propagation delay of flip flop. So I think you got this thing. This flip flop is this counter is much more faster than asynchronous counter. वहाँ पे cycle time पे कुछ restriction था, right? उसके केस में अगर हमारे पास 6 flip flop है तो क्या condition हो जाती है? 6 times of propagation delay of T flip flop should lesser than or equal to cycle time. So it can, I think in first class I told that asynchronous counters are faster than, synchronous counters are faster than asynchronous counters. So now is it clear to everyone, or anybody have doubt over it? Is it clear? Okay, great. So let us see next thing. What happens if I'm talking about a parallel carry counter? तो उसमें इतने सारे NAND gates नहीं होंगे, right? I'm giving you hint only. you have to try it yourself because that parallel carry counter is easier than this serial carry counter. इस काउंटर को इनपुट में मिलेगा, यहाँ पे एक नैंड गेट लगेगा, यहाँ पे एक नैंड गेट लगेगा बट 3 इनपुट हो गई, यहाँ पे एक एंड गेट लगेगा बट 4 इनपुट होगी, यहाँ पे एंड गेट लगेगा बट उसमें टोटल 2 3 5 इनपुट्स होंगे, राइट. सो ये किस किस का एंड लेगा, Q0 Q1 का, Q0 Q1 Q2, Q0 Q1 Q2 Q3, Q0 Q1 Q2 Q3 एंड Q4, राइट. सो यहाँ पे सिंपली propagation delay of AND plus propagation delay of T flip flop, it should lesser than or equal to cycle time. So it is actually faster than serial carry counter. Okay, so any doubt in parallel carry counter? Okay, so I gave you an idea, you can think over it, and if you have some doubt then you can ask me. Okay, so let us finish for today and just take 5, 7, 10 minutes break, then we will start algorithm.